MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight we wrap up this three-game series between the Houston Astros and the Boston Red Sox. The Red Sox attempt to break out the brooms in this three-game series right after this. Anibal Sanchez will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a fun one to watch. This guy's been around the block for a while, but he's having a rock-solid season with a real good ERA. It'll be really interesting to see how he attacks his opposing lineup.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley as we take a look at the splits between April and May.
Michael Brantley.
Now the pitch. Underway now on this Sunday night as the game's first pitch misses for ball one. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Row, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
2 balls and a strike now. Not the warmest night you'll see around here, and even 50 degrees at game time. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Batting second, the third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
Stepping up to the plate, Alex Bregman. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Off the light tower, and it's gone. It's a solo shot for Alex Bregman. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Astros take a 1-0 lead. That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run. So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. 4 hits already in the series through 7 at-bats.
Jose Altuve.
First delivery to him on the way.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
The windup and the 0-1. Line drive, fair ball down the line.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Inside, ball 1.
1-1 the count. Altuve leads off first with 1 away. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Got to execute a good pitch right here. Runner at first is probably going to be on the move, and you got one of the better hitters on their team up at the plate.
Runners on first with one down. There goes the runner. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Scooped up. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out.
That is it.
Digging in, Yuli Gurriel. And Houston looking for more here in just the opening frame of the game. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. Two-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. In tight with the sinker, ball two. Three and oh now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
The 3-0 pitch.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Two out here and a runner at second. And that misses, ball four. So it's first and second now with two out.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
So two on with two away, and that brings in George Springer. First delivery to him on the way.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Hot shot down the line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Now the 0-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike three, and the inning is over. Astros off and running on the solo homer. Bottom of the first coming up, and Houston's off to an early 1-0 lead. Lance McCullers will be on the mound for the Stros. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last three starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch.
Count 1-0.
And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty B, we've got a team here that's been playing some pretty good baseball. They're not quite in first place yet, D-Row, but they're playing good, and they'd like to stay competitive through the month of May.
Yeah, they've played okay. Let's be honest. They've hit okay. They've pitched okay. They're capable of much better than this, but it's early. We find ourselves just in the early phases of May. Ride it out and find a way to get hot.
The 1-1 home. Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second, as he didn't have far to go for the out.
Batting second, the right fielder, Kevin.
Striding forward now, Kevin Pillar. And the confidence might be wavering at the moment. Last 10 or so ball games have been a real struggle for him. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. One out, nobody on. And that misses 1-1. Past meetings against Lance McCullers, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. 2-1 the count to Pillar.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Called strike 2. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curved there, and that's out number 2.
Man, they've really had his numbers so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. Rafael Devers the next to bat. A ball and no strikes. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And it's gone. It's a solo home run for Rafael Devers. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And with it, the Red Sox have tied it at 1. This guy has been a serious thorn in the side of the staff, homering twice in 3 days. The numbers don't lie. He owns these guys right now.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And he got him to chase after a bad one there. 2-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter. Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Stepping up now, Clint Frazier. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball inside.
In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. As a look, now the pitch.
Ball 2.
McCullers is known to have exceptional stuff. His strikeout numbers are eye-popping, but at times he does get himself in hot water with the base on balls.
Matty V, the stuff has never been a question with this guy. It's been about containing the stuff and having command of the strike zone. He has really good strikeout pitches. The problem is he'll get ball 1, he'll get ball 2, and he sometimes isn't really in attack mode, and that leads him to walking a lot of batters.
Here now the 2-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. From the stretch. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. But the Red Sox tie things up on the solo homer. We'll head to the top of the second, all even now at 1-1. Second inning set to go, and stepping up as the shortstop, Carlos Correa. First offering on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. The average at 284 to begin play. 6 home runs, 26 RBIs. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Pilar. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting ninth.
Now at the plate, Garrett Stubbs, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. Stubbs, a California-born ball player. He was an 8th-round selection back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And he fouls this one off. Hit out towards second. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the second, all tied at 1-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
The first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting seventh, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley.
So here now is Jackie Bradley. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. And now a pitch on the way. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That missed. Close. It's ball 2. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Now here it comes. Francisco Cervelli, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. 1 out, nobody on. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Skied into straightaway right. Reddick giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. So striding in, Francisco Cervelli, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch.
Nope. Ball one.
2 out, nobody on. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Brantley is under it. And that's the 3rd out. So nothing happening this time around. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. All tied at 1-1. All set for the start of the inning. And Michael Brantley settles in to hit at the plate.
The left fielder, number 23.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Striding in for Houston, Alex Bregman. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Now the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Seared down the first baseline. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Yeah, I'm not sure. This ball might have caught him in between hops. He looked unsure which way to turn his glove, and the next thing you know, it's by him.
Runner at first following the error. And that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to center field. Bradley is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Next will be the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
The 1-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1 left for Houston. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. So coming to the plate, Michael Chavis, and he's swinging a pretty hotbed coming in. Hits in each of his last 7 games. First pitch on its way.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you
Now
don't
back.
want to do as a visiting pitcher.
And
Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved
And
early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
So stepping in, Andrew Benintendi hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the results sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
From the stretch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first. He pulls this one into right. And that'll get over the wall for a ground rule double, and that'll keep runners at second and third now with still nobody out.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has zero chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
Stepping in now, Kevin Pillar. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Now the 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Swing and a ball hit high, but not very far out toward right center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. A tag, and he's out at the plate. A double play. And never much of a chance to even think about scoring there. What a big second out. Here now is Rafael Devers, runner in scoring position with two gone.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Comes set, the 0-1. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ball. 2-2. Three and two, the count for Rafael Devers.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Here's the payoff pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. One left for the Red Sox. Through three complete, all tied one apiece. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He's gone over his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. And the pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
Now the 1-0 is in there for strike one. Gurriel tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. And there's ball 2 now. ground ball foul down the left side. Here now the 2-2. Here's Bogarts, the young shortstop. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
The center fielder, number 6.
So chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, George Springer. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit out towards second. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Blowing away as he misses again. 2-0. A strike, and it's 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Due next is Josh Reddick as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. None out, runners at first and second. Right side, fair ball down the line. Gurriel rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, Dero. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
So here's Josh Reddick. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And they're runners at the corners now. The 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Bradley is there. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And add a run on the sacrifice fly as that'll make this a 3-1 game.
Always productive to score runs when you can. And that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
So digging in now, Garrett Stubbs. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope, that's down.
3 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And this pitch is lined softly here to the right side, but foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. He swings and misses. Throw down. Is in time from Cervelli to get him.
Very well could have been a hit-and-run attempt there. But you kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate was hung out to dry at second.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Now here's a line drive, but it's going to go right into the glove of the shortstop Bogarts. Unlucky that time, and that ball will end the inning. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, 1 Boston error, and no one left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Astros on top, 3-1. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Xander Bogaerts. He'll lead it off against Lance McCullers.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
1-0.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Altuve at second. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now back, the
Standing in, Clint Frazier. Now the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. 1-1 the count to Clint Frazier. Frazier, the former Yankee, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Stubbs has it. And the throw is in time. Frazier is retired. 2 down now. Riding in once again, Mitch Moreland. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
2 out, nobody on. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Bradley's after it. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Here's Jackie Bradley now as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley.
Michael Brantley.
First offering on its way. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The third baseman, number 2, Alex.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and that'll bring in Jose Altuve. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
From the belt, the pitch.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1, you're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Up next to the Astros, the designated hitter, Yordan.
Digging in once again, Yordan Alvarez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Weak grounder down the first baseline. He's got it. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
First baseman, number 10.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it appears that'll be all for Anibal Sanchez. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Jose Arena trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Number 62, Jose Urena.
Yuli Gurriel will be his first assignment as he steps in with 2 men in scoring position now, but also 2 away. He's set and the pitch. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
The set and the 2-0. 2 balls and a strike. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And a slider's in for a strike. It's 2-2.
I got to count 2-2.
He's set. The 2-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 2 left for the Astros as the lead remains 3-1. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Now here's the pitch.
Counts 1-0.
That's wide, 2-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind at a count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it bangs off the monster.
It's one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there. Most places that's a double or a home run, but at Fenway you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms and that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights at second base. And that's a heck of a job to hold him in a single.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Michael Chavis is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. From the stretch, and I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. As a look, now the pitch. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup. Andrew Benintendi is on deck. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, as he'll take a look at ball one. Runners on first with one down. Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number two. Now batting, Kevin Pillar. He was a double play victim last time around. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Brantley. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Red Sox leave one, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Back now for the start of the sixth inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said there is nothing prettier than frozen rope after frozen rope, and that is exactly what he's getting right now. The data says they've hit 8 line drives as a team in this one, some resulting in outs, but obviously that's a good sign for them going forward.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Pitch on the way. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Josh Taylor is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
Number 72, Josh Taylor.
At the plate, Carlos Correa, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Carlos Correa.
He's set. Here it comes. We're in the sixth inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Two balls and a strike.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Pillar's there, and he makes the catch for the second out. Now at the plate, Josh Reddick. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. Here comes the first pitch. Line towards center field, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
To the plate now, Garrett Stubbs. A ball and no strikes. Taylor, a native of Arizona. This is his second year as a major leaguer. The 1-0 home. There's a fastball that misses.
You got to love that as a hitter right there. It doesn't happen much, but when it does, you have to find a way to take advantage of the count.
Swing and a liner. And this is by Moreland, and down the line, a fair ball. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Here's Michael Brantley. Swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. Moreland is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. Astros lead this one 3-1. Rafael Devers will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. And the pitch. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Two and 0. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Pitch on the way.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Three-two pitch. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Here's the 0-1. Hit out towards second. And that is through into center field, a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Next up for the Red Sox, Clint Frazier. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
From the stretch, a ball and no strikes. Line drive base hit, and this will rattle off the base of the monster. And that'll plate the run from second as the lead shrinks to 1 at 3-2 now.
Up next for the Red Sox, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout, and a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Brad Peacock comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Brad Peacock.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
The 2-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Now the 2-1 pitch. First and second here with nobody out. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So striding in, Jackie Bradley Jr. as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First offering on its way. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. Now it's cut off, a throw to the plate, and he will score on the sacrifice fly as that ties our ball game at 3-3.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Digging in and looking for more, Francisco Cervelli. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Fouled away. The 1-1 home.
Wow, not sure what they're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
The 1-2. Line toward right center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Great jump on that ball hit to the gap in right center field. A great diving catch. One of the better plays you'll see.
So here's Michael Chavis now, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
0-2. Here it is. This is swung on and hit to Altuve at second. He'll go to Correa for the force, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 7th inning coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Leith Hembry is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 37, Leith Hembry.
7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. Here's the first pitch to him. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Looked like a breaking ball that time, but it never came back down. Here it comes, 2-0. 3-0 now.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Here it is, the 3-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. A high fastball is in there. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, great job pounding his own strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes, 1 away.
Designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
In now, Yordan Alvarez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0. It's a swinging strike on the fastball. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
The 2-1 home.
Hey! 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. So here's Yuli Gurriel. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's set and the pitch.
Oh, outside.
1-0 count. Here it is. Grounded back up the middle. Gloved by Bogarts. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs here, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of inning number 7, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Standing in, Andrew Benintendi. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Here comes the first pitch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. The pitch.
I got 2-1 to count.
Two and two.
2-2.
He stays alive, still 2-2.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first down of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box, Kevin Pillar. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here, no balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now here's the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Grounded to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Striding into the box, Rafael Devers. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Devers is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. But he will make the catch on the dead run as he tracks it down just shy of the wall, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Score remains tied at 3-3. Marcus Walden has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 64, Marcus Walden.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that brings in George Springer.
The center fielder, number 4, George.
First pitch coming, here it is. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games, back and forth as we're tied going into the back end of this game right now. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch. Here's
Carlos Correa now. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. One out, nobody on. Fouled off. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Standing in now, Josh Reddick. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. A ball and no strikes. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. So now to the plate, Garrett Stubbs. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set, the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now running at first for the Astros, number 3.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
On a swing, and he popped him up. Off to the left in foul territory. Devers has got it, and that wraps up the inning. Astros leave 1. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Miles Straw will stay in the game, taking over in right field and batting in the 8th spot.
Right field, number 3.
Austin Pruitt is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Austin Pruitt.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this is interesting right here. Got him down 0-2. He's been swinging the heck out of the bat. I thought they would pitch around him. He's going to have to button it up a little bit.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
At the plate now, Clint Frazier. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Pruitt, 30 years of age. He was a 9th-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The bouncer to the left side. Bregman gloves it, and that's the 2nd out. Digging in, Mitch Moreland. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. And he popped him up. Bregman in foul ground, but this will land untouched. The 2-2 pitch. And right into the shift. Gurriel picks it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. Still tied 3-3. All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Michael Brantley. Here's the first pitch to him. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And the pitch. Hold strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Coming to the plate now, Alex Bregman. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike. 1 out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And a 2-0 fastball runs away. 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. On the ground for the shortstop, Bogarts. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. Score remains tied at 3-3. Roberto Ozuna enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike one. And they go away here. It's a cold strike. 0-2.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Back up the middle. Scooped up. And a good throw gets him one gone. Ready for another chance? Francisco Cervelli. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here.
Yeah, you got to control the controllables, Matty. All you can do is put barrel to baseball and see what happens. You cannot control the defensive wizardry on the other side.
The 1-0 is a nice curveball at the knees, swung on and missed. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Brantley is under it. 2 gone. Ready now, Michael Chavis.
The second baseman, Michael Chavis.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball one.
And that misses, ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
Boy, this guy comes out of the pen. He loves coming in spots like this. Tight situations. This is exactly the type of game that he loves to come into.
2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2. And it's fouled away. Ready with the payoff pitch. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
Now batting, the left fielder, Andrew.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Two and 1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Swing and a line drive. In there, a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Stepping in, Kevin Pillar. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch, and he fouls this one off. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Pillar has an eye-grabbing batting line, one that resides above the 340 plateau.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
I know that's the spot he didn't want to miss in, but he got away with it.
Fouled away. Fouled off. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. This is swung on and hit to Altuve at second. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Marcus Wilson remains in the game, batting 9th and manning left field.
Now playing left field, number 39, Marcus.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Yordan Alvarez. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here.
The designated hitter, Yordan
First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. A 2-0 count to the Astros DH. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. This is pulled into right. Pillar is there to put it away for route number 1.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
So coming to the plate, Yuli Gurriel. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Gurriel behind a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's George Springer. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Hit softly on the ground to third. Devers gloves it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Chris Stavinsky comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Chris Stavinsky.
Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
The third baseman, Rafael.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and one strike. A swing and a ground ball to third. Bregman fields it cleanly, and the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Bases are empty, one man out. And this catches the outside corner, strike one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. There's the cold strike he was looking for. 2-2 now. Line to the right side, and that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Now batter, the designated hitter, Frazier.
At the plate, Clint Frazier. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And he misses low with it, 2-0. Hit back up the middle. Altuve for 1. Back to first. It's a double play, and we've got more baseball coming our way as the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. And we'll have to cancel those dinner reservations, partner. 11th inning coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Ryan Brazier takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 70, Ryan Brazier.
New inning set to get underway, and next the dangerous power threat, Carlos Correa.
Carlos Correa.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Here it comes, 2-0. And it's fouled away. Now the 2-1. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Chasing after it is Bradley, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, number 3.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Miles Straw. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Grounded down the third baseline. Full extension, but he can't make the catch. That's strike 1. 0-1, here it comes.
That's count 1 and 2.
1 out, nobody on. He'll try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
Stepping in, Garrett Stubbs. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. And that one's wide of the mark. Ball 3. Michael Brantley is on deck. The 3-0. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Devers is under it. 2 gone. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Michael Brantley. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. 2-0 to Brantley.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Now the 2-0. Grounded to the right. He's got it. Off balance throw. Gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. 1 left for Houston. Still tied 3-3. Striding in, Mitch Moreland. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
The first baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And right into the shift. This is foul for the first strike. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
Now another 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
To the plate now, Jackie Bradley Jr. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
And this is the case of a guy taking one for the team. I think he could have gotten out of the way of this one, but he leans into it and puts himself on board. Now he represents the winning run, so it's a good move.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the right-handed hitting Francisco Cervelli. Here's the first pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. Runner back safely. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. Counts even at 1-1 to Cervelli. One and 2 to the Red Sox catcher.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Now the 1-2 pitch.
2-2.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Stepping in now, Michael Chavis, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. The set and the 2-2, and he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. On to inning number 12 we go, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. On to the 12th frame in this one, and stepping in the long ball threat, Alex Bregman. First pitch of the at-bat. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Down 1-1.
Pops this one up. Moreland in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Fouled away.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The next 3-2. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. Bogarts has it, and that's out number 1. In now, Jose Altuve. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The 1-0. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Going back is the left fielder, and it's gone into the monster seats. So a solo shot here to left center field as they take the lead 4-3.
Swing of the bat, they got the lead here in extra innings. That's always the fear, right? You get into extra innings, Dan, and everybody forgets how to play baseball, and we're all just trying to create a home run derby. But that was a heck of a swing to give his team the lead.
It sure was, Dero. Now they're going to need the pitching staff to buckle down to get through this bottom half inning. Big swing of the bat, but you want to make it pay with the scoreless bottom of this inning.
Yordan Alvarez comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Ball 3.
Missed with it again, and it's 3-0 now. Now the pitch. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
So a runner at first now with one away, and digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He's set. Here it comes.
0-1.
This is one of the big consequences of playing into extra innings. It's really taxing on your bullpen, and sometimes guys like this have to throw a lot more pitches than they're used to.
The 0-1 pitch. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. Fielded cleanly on to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location, and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Here's the 1-1. Now a hard liner. but foul. Another one sent foul. The set and the 1-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
The 2-2. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And this is by Moreland and down the line. A fair ball. Throw to second, but he's in there as a run will score on the play as well.
Now that,
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Brandon Workman enters from the pen now as they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings. Standing in now, Carlos Correa, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
2 out here and a runner at second. Fouled off. The next 0-2. Correa, left field and carrying well. Left fielder looking up to the track, to the wall. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Carlos Correa with a 2-run shot. 8th home run on the season for him as it is now 7-3.
Easy thing to do, D-Row, to hit a bomb off these closers. These guys pitching the 8th and 9th inning nowadays, they're tough to center and get anything productive off of.
Oh yeah, and certain home runs are just a little bit more sweeter than others. Taking a closer deep in a big spot, high velocity, nasty exploding breaking stuff, that's one he's not going to forget.
now batting, number 3.
Into the box, Miles Straw. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Workman, a native Texan. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Wilson's there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. And now we'll see if what's left of this crowd can rally their troops. Bottom of the 12th inning coming up. It's the Astros 7 and the Red Sox 3. Ryan Presley, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Now at the plate, Marcus Wilson. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The left fielder, Marcus Wilson.
From the stretch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. The 1-1 is laid off for ball two. Now the 2-1. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
At the plate now, Kevin Pillar, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. One out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. And that's high and off the plate. 2-1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
The 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Ready for another shot now. Rafael Devers. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He's got it, and the Astros will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
And tonight's final, 7-3. Houston come out on top for their 30th victory. Chris Davinsky earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.